Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to JAHAN-E, your own channel. And today we are here for the special episode of JAHAN-E, and that is awarding the Women of Excellence. And here we have one of the awardee. We have Miss PAYAL Datta with us, who is energetic, who is young and vibrant, and who believes that energy is the source of all the existence in this universe. I extend a warm welcome to PAYAL Datta. Hello, Payal, how are you?
Thank you very much to everybody and especially to Dr. Hamina. Thank you so much.
Yes, you are most welcome and congratulations to you. You are the winner of Women of Excellence Award.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
And this award is being given by ACE International Singapore with collaboration with EduFam International New Delhi. So once again, double congratulations from Singapore and India.
Wow.
The places you have been awarded.
Thank you. I'm so glad that I came across such an amazing award. And more than that, I am getting in touch with such amazing, powerful women in the process because the community power, I can feel it. I can sense the energy out here, and it's really giving me more power to do more in life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Payal. And now, when I was interacting with you off the show, I found you that you are very energetic and you are so loving and cheerful and charming and young. Not only young at heart, but young in the appearance. So please
Wow.
let us know something about you. That who are you? What do you do? What is your whereabouts?
Well, to introduce myself, hello everybody. I'm Payal Datta. Basically, I am an energy alchemist. Okay, more than you can understand what is energy. I work on your feelings and your thoughts. So I was a fashion designer. I have turned an energy alchemist right now. I am actually specialized in NLP as well as I am a consciousness coach. Along with that, I'm a GHSC certified hypnotherapist and completely a healer by heart. Every cell of my body is breathing in healing. And whenever I come across people, I can really read a lot of things because if you check out my profile, you will always see people that I am an energy reader, I am a psychic reader. So I can sense the person before even the person can speak. I can sense the chords, I can sense the energy level, I can sense the way they speak, they talk, and where are they coming from. And that is my speciality, that I can understand a person before even the person speaks to me. So it is very easy if somebody comes to know about somebody so easily, it becomes very convenient for the person to even gel well, at the same time receive what you expect from the other person because the understanding level is way high. So nothing else can substance understanding. So understanding is the key of success, which I always feel. So the more you understand the world, the more the world understands you. It's what you give is get what you get back. This is what
So
we all
nice of
doing.
you. Yeah, yeah. Your thoughts are so noble thoughts and full of positivity. We can feel the positive vibes coming from your mouth, from your body language, from everywhere. And that's really make a person special. So today you are here, Payal Datta, as a special person before me. So this Payal Datta was so special since childhood, or there was some turning points in your life?
Well, if people are watching me, receiving this award is also awe for them because I have been an extreme average person, completely bullied for my body because I have gone through a lot of body shaming since a really young age. And apart from that, because being very average in studying, I was always called as Dhakkan. That was my pet name, like because she takes a lot of time to even understand a single thing. And I used to think that I'm a very, very slow person to even grasp the silly things and all. So I had a very wrong notion about myself till I was completing my college. Till that time, I always felt that I'm the most ugly duckling in the family. My family looks so great, and I am the only person who's not looking that great. I had a complex with my color, like the skin color. I had a complex with that. Believe me, after getting into this field of occult and then hypnosis and then NLP, I have really turned out that even my skin has started glowing. Even I have
Oh.
become a little fairer than what I was. So I didn't do any cosmetic surgery. I did not do anything, but my looks actually changed, and that is the power of inner me which I developed. which I changed my inner you, and the outer you started changing. And it is something which I would like to give to the universe.
I think
This is
if the
what.
cosmetic companies are listening this, they are going to ban this interview.
No, I don't say no to any cosmetic surgery, but I would always say that if you are not accepting yourself, even if you do a cosmetic surgery, you will see a trail of surgery happening one after the other. The person is never actually satisfied. It is not a physical requirement, it's a mental requirement. A person is on a vicious cycle to continuously look best, better, and whatever he's going into, it's a psychiatric situation with him. It's not a natural process. So accepting your own self is the clue. It's the only way to get rid of all these outside, like, Parkinson's law. The moment you have achieved one level, you go beyond that, and again you are falling the pitfall. So it's how Parkinson's law work in every way, in money as well, in relationship as well, in anything,
Yeah,
in
in
health as
everything.
well.
That's true.
Yeah, it keeps growing. So that's
Payal's,
where I realized.
yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
Payal's transformational journey is like so interesting. You
Yes,
tell
it
me,
is.
Payal, that you have lots of achievements and lots of
Yes.
yeah, successes in life. But
Yes.
is there anything which made you like proud of yourself?
Yes, the transformation is the very biggest thing which transformed me. And along with that, I authored a book which is Beginning of the Becoming just recently. And I'm really proud of that book because I am actually declaring my understanding in that book. I'm giving it out to the universe so that even you can get what I have achieved till now. And that too on the shortest way. I have given a simple blueprint, a step by step format in my book, which really tells you how to think, what to go for, what is your inner compass about working like. And if you follow your inner compass, because sometimes our inner compass suddenly gets erect, and that point in time we don't follow that inner compass, unfortunately we ask other people, kya ye sahi hai kya, hum ye kar le kya? And that is a question with the input coming from somebody else. The other person's compass is working, not yours. So I have written that book on a way that you understand your own avatar and believe that stuff.
Oh, that's
Don't
really
overpower it
interesting.
with other person's thought process.
So what's the name of your
This is
book? It's so interesting, it seems.
beginning. It is very much. It's beginning of the becoming. It's like, because I believe that I have asked for an feeling from inside that I would like to become something. But there is a beginning. For the right beginning is needed, because mostly people make a lot of mistake in the starting itself, and they don't make right choices. They don't understand their inner compass. They don't understand their basic psychological needs, and they don't understand their belief system, and they don't know how to even amend or change their belief system, because they are completely engrossed with the belief that whatever they have received from the society is the ultimate truth. Like, if I'm a Hindu, I will be completely believing in that this is are the norms. I have to walk my way with the norms. The society is all the time petting me to be what the society wants from me. The society is never looking forward for what I want for myself. That's the biggest reason why the world is not understanding self-love. Because the society is creating the intervention and it's expecting to give society, but society is not teaching us that self-love is going to give the society.
So inspiring it is,
Now,
of course, very, very inspiring. Self-love is the beginning of, I think, the inner peace, and then that leads to the success. So,
yes.
Payal Datta, what are your achievements so far? Like you
Um,
have come across transformational journey, and then you are continuing doing with lots of passion, enthusiasm, and energy. So, what are your
um, my,
achievements?
my achievements, I would say I have done beautiful courses in my life. I've done a lot of research on spirituality. Till now, till date, I have spent lakhs and lakhs of rupees on this spiritual research, like how a person is actually using his energy, and how can we really make it a very simple method to make a very layman person to understand spirituality. And that is what is my biggest achievement till date, that I now have a simple blueprint to the mankind. Basically, I'm giving a blueprint to the mankind, which I have really done a huge research since past 13 long years. I have done almost all kind of occult field. I have done pranic healing. I'm a Reiki grandmaster. I'm a psychic reader. I have done mediumship. I also have done Lama Fera. I mean, the list is so long, I will waste your time. But I have just kept doing these things. And these are my biggest achievement, that after doing all that, I could also understand that why Guru Nanak said, don't watch the finger, watch what it is pointing to. And then I realized that all these healing modalities are pointing out to something which is very simple. It is not very difficult, but everybody was very different, and they taught you their way to understand it. But to choose from them is only possible when you know yourself, you know your own avatar. So that is actually the achievement I have done, that now I can tell somebody that this is your avatar. You will only find it out yourself by doing all the experiments upon yourself. And once you find your avatar, you can make your choices very easily. So whatever awful field you choose, it will work for you. People are just jumping from one to another, making so many waste of time, money, energy, and they're just goofing up their life big time. So that time will be saved for everybody who will follow what I am telling them.
Yes, of
That
course.
is the biggest achievement I have achieved till now. That's
Because
like
you have
marvelous.
you have achieved all these things after lots of research, lots of energy you have spent. So why to go and experiment all those things that is already done by someone,
Yes, that's the
and
key.
someone
That's
is
the
here
key.
with the remedy, someone is here with all the medicines, whatever is we need in life. That's
Yes.
really so nice of you, so kind of you, for the
Yes.
humanity, for the brothers and sisters.
Yes, that's very
So
true. This is what I also feel, that I'm doing it for the mankind. And I also belong to pranic healing background. And I also believe that what Master Chalk of Sui mentioned, that we would like heaven on earth, it's all his basic mission, it's his vision. But I also felt that I have to contribute towards it. So I felt that that's a urge which came from within, and I started helping and started doing all these research and make it simple. So my process is very simple, very simple.
yes, that's really a great, like I must say, it is a greater achievement that you made
Yep.
it so simple that even common man can understand. Even I am
Yes.
understanding whatever you are proposing for the people. So now tell me, this journey, this journey of 13 years was never so easy, isn't it? Because I can understand that there were lots of challenges, lots of obstacles. So how did you overcome those challenges and those obstacles?
To be honest, if I tell you the depth of my life is that I was really not doing good with relationship myself. I messed up a lot of things, like starting with my father's, thereafter the male energy now, and I'm talking about the energies right now. I always talk about energy. I have nothing to talk apart from energy. So the male energy of my life was disturbed, and you wouldn't believe that my father, my relationship with my father didn't work. Then I got married, again a male. Then I gave birth to a male. It's a trail, there's a pattern in my life. I could understand little bit, but I didn't know how to solve it. So yes, that is what was the key. Like I could understand, like even I had a brother. So ऐसा नहीं था कि मैंने एक मतलब I got a sister, like a sister to be with. No, I got a brother to be with. I had a father. I have a husband. Again, I gave birth to a male child. So I have got a son now. So and I saw that everyone has a peculiar resistance I create around me towards male, especially males who are very near to me. That was that the killing, the key which stopped me. Like my father was a very protective father, I must say. Very he was very like very narrow minded. He would never like me to go let do whatever I could do. He never let me fly the way I could. He always stopped me, and that was the place where I choked big time. I never had a very comfortable relationship with my father. Thereafter, I realized that energy, I passed it on to my husband. And at the starting, I could not understand the male energy. Thereafter, when I gave birth to a male child, I've experienced that child is also, I'm also not milking. I could not milk well. And I then it clicked me that भैया कुछ तो गड़बड़ चल रहा है, मतलब कहीं तो dots are not matching. And that's where my research started. Like I became very vigorous. I started doing past life regression. I did it on myself. I'm a very good past life regressionist. So I did it on myself. I did my womb healing. I did my inner child healing. And then I saw there's a huge transformation in my own relationships. It healed. And when I saw that I can heal, then anybody can heal. That's what NLP says, that if you can do it, then anybody can do it. So I found the pattern and I solved it. That is the biggest thing I could do. And yes, that took a lot of toil. I went through a lot of misunderstanding. I had a lot of break points because obviously it's your inner circle, right? Your husband, your child, your father, it's so close people, and they are all messing you up. And but I sorted it.
But
I
thank God
sorted.
that you
Thank
sorted
you to
it.
God.
Thank God you sorted it at like appropriate time. It is not too late.
It's not too late. I got
Yes.
it very early because I knew that my father's energy was not and was not doing well with my father. I forgive him. I forgive him 100%. I when I talk about him now, I only talk about good things about him, what good he did to me. I don't feel any anger towards him. But I can tell now without tears.
Yes.
Previously, I used to talk and I used to cheer out. Now it doesn't come out. I feel proud to have that relationship so that today, whatever I am, is because of his whatever, I
Okay.
don't want to give that
So,
word, but yeah, because he put me in that trap, according to a great saints, the greatest teacher is always going to hurt you the most. So my father was my greatest teacher in my life, and he made me a diamond right away. And thereafter, I had to really learn the lesson to solve my case. And then I became what I am right now. And I'm with you, one of the greatest person right now. Like, I'm so impressed with your own experience and your own caliber. And it's so proud to be in front of you also. It's more than enough for me, more than this award. I feel
thank you,
proud to be
thank
with
you,
you.
thank you, Payal Datta. Now tell me, Payal, since we are celebrating International Women's Day and our whole discussion is around the womanhood, so
Yes.
on this journey, whatever you have started, like with your father, even having very strict and then having lots of restrictions, I think what I understand is that that was out of love and care. The
Yes.
fathers are very
100%.
protective, and they don't
Yes.
want to come like any sort of like any hurt to the to the daughters
Too good.
especially. Yeah, they want
Very true.
to, yeah, let them be like princess. So as a woman, throughout your journey, did you realize at any time that why are you a woman and womanhood is disturbing you or taking you back, or
Mm.
it
I
was
have got amazing
a
feelings
journey?
about feminism. Previously, definitely, I had insecurity towards being a feminine because I felt that I've been blocked. I'm not getting ahead. My brother is getting more importance and all that. जो एक छोटे life में बचपन में होता ही है, you get compared and you feel that way. But later on, when I came into a womanhood, when I became a mother, I suddenly transformed because that is the point. It was a cracking period, like a rebirth kind of, because I gave birth to my own, and when I also take a birth again with him, and that birth is me now.
Okay.
This is me now. I am so proud to be a female. I'm so proud to have a womb inside me, and I'm so proud that I am a creator and I can create
That's really
something.
great. Yeah, this is the sentence every woman should always like grab
I'm a
it.
creator.
We are the
Yes,
creators.
I am.
Yeah.
I am proudly, very proudly. I feel that this is the only thing which no man can take away from me. I can procreate. I have the power of procreation. And I always
Very
feel
true.
very and one thing which I really liked about it, like even I give the chance to my husband to rebirth. So
Okay.
एक बार में दो जन तीन जन rebirth लेते हैं मेरे through, just because I become a mother once. And then I give birth to a new man, I give a birth to a new woman and a new child. The Shiv Shakti and Ganesha
Mhm.
is created again. And how this three energy, how this energy works so beautifully. It's so beautiful. The world is absolutely a wonderful place to live in. The only thing is you're focusing on the wrong stuff and you're messing your life again and again. So
So, Payal, it's so interesting to know about you, and no, at the same time, it's so inspiring. And your thought
wow.
process and everything is like you are on the right track. You are on the right path. And now, you tell me that whom you take as your leader? Any woman,
um
any man?
I would not straight away say a woman, but somebody who has really inspired me is Bob Proctor. He is a mentalist. You might have seen him in the movies Secret. He is one of the character in that who is telling about like there's something. When I started listening to him in his videos and all, I really feel that this guy was just a room cleaner. He was a cleaner person. He used to clean houses, and he was nothing. And then he started reading this Think and Grow Rich book, and just he kept reading that book again and again, and how just by focusing, it's all about how he focused on the right thing, right place, right time, and he changed his life. And I said, right, if he is just doing such a simple step, why can't I? Again, that same NLP expert started screaming from within that if he can do, I can do. And when I started following him, this guy has done an anonymous job. I would really like to be like him, because he is earning even when he's sleeping. He is helping even when he is not doing anything. So he is really changing people's life. And one of them is me. Not that I have met him ever. I have never met him. That's the great part about it. That I have never met him, but he has inspired me such a way that today I can be something. I am very sure that I would also recreate myself to that level which he is right now. So yes, Bob Proctor, I would really, of course, Indian people, I would say Vivekananda. He's awesome, like energetically, or maybe the way he is talking about feminism and feminism and everything. Vivekananda was ultimate. Like I always praise him. His intelligence is wit. So these are the two people who really inspire me a lot.
Thank
Highly
you very much.
inspiring people.
Thank you very much. Yes. And, there are people who inspire us and we take them as role model and we
Yes.
try to copy them and to be like them.
Yes.
Although we have our own individuality that cannot be taken away from anyone. But yes, these people are beneficial for us because, they are the ones who are always giving us the energy to move ahead.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Payal, for informing about your role model, and it's really very nice to know. So,
Thank you.
Payal, I think I missed somewhere that you are from which place? Are you from Pune
I'm
or
from
from West
Pune.
Bengal?
I'm from Pune. And I am basically from Nagpur. Then I shifted to Bombay, then Pune. And I will be going to Germany soon. But then, yes, does not takes me away from my work, because right now the best part is the world, the universe has changed the world to online. So
Mhm.
no matter wherever you are connected. So
Yeah.
yes, I am very much there. I've got my website. I've got my all the handlers wherein I'm very much regular. So no matter wherever I go, I have the universe with me.
Yeah, sure. And we all are there with you. Our prayers and wishes are for you, Payal Datta. And whatever platform you need or whatever you want to do with the platform of ACE International or EduFam International, Jahan-E events, we all are there for you. Now,
Yes.
before we conclude this interesting and very, very inspiring interview,
Thank
Payal,
you.
what is your advice, or I can say, what is your suggestions to your sisters, those who are watching this program?
Yes. I truly believe that you have to learn to do self-love. That is the key of the way you can give others. So it's how you can give and be successful. Because if you don't know how to love yourself, if internally you always crib, if internally you beat up yourself, if internally you insult yourself, and believe me, your soul is listening to it, right? Because soul is a very small thing, little away from you, of course within, but it is disconnected from this physical body. The mind is also a tool of the soul. But when the mind is out of hand, that's what it is said, mind is a bad master and a good servant. So soul has to keep the mind as a servant. The moment it loses that servant and the servant becomes a master by chance, which is right now, it's all over, everybody
Yeah, we can
understands
we
that.
can we can see we can see in Russia and Ukraine what is happening.
They have all lost their mind. And
Yeah.
the master has now become, the servant has now become a master, and they are not understanding the dread, actually what they are going to do for their future. So this is what I would always say, that please keep your mind as a servant and first address your needs. Not that because you're selfish, but because you want to give and be. No? You have to learn to give. That giving is where you will get. But to give, you have to fill up your cup. And if you're not
Yes,
filling up your
very
cup, what are you
true.
going to give? It is just words.
Very
So words are
true.
not going to help anyone. The words should have that energy. And if you don't have that energy to give, it's not going to come back to you. So before you give, you have to fill up yourself. And filling up yourself is nothing but giving respect to yourself. Very core 3-step understanding is, you first understand yourself, then utilize yourself, and then satisfy yourself. So you should know these three aspects of your own self. If you don't understand yourself, how you will utilize yourself? And when you don't utilize yourself, how can you satisfy yourself? And once you follow the three step simple ground rule, you are always satisfied. And satisfaction is something which fulfills you. And once it fulfills you, you are able to fulfill anybody who comes around you. So in Hindu Shastra, it is clearly said, Daha Pinde, Daha Brahmande. So if it is there in my pind, which means it is there in myself, it
Mhm.
will be there around me in the Brahmand as well.
Of course.
No? So that is what I'm trying to say. If self-love is within, I'm going to be able to give love to everybody else. So women cannot just hurt themselves and can think that, okay, now I'm going to give my child by hurting myself. You are actually giving him a sip of blood rather than milk if you hurt and give that milk to the child. So you are actually feeding a wrong thing to the child. The energetic level is different when you're hurting and feeding the child. So very deep
Thank you
level
very much,
understanding.
Payal. It is so philosophical, it is so realistic, and it
Yeah.
is so close to the heart and soul of the people. Thank you very much for
Wow.
giving such a wonderful advice to the audience, to all the sisters, those who are watching this. And Payal Datta, thank you very much for being with us. Understand, utilize, and then satisfy. We will remember all these three golden words from Payal Datta. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for being with me.